guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking empties, September empties. I've got some skincare, a little bit of hair care, some makeup and an epic fail at the end. So starting off, just a little bit about my skin. I've got aging skin, combination, fine lines, wrinkles, not particularly sensitive. So one of the staples, and I go through about one of these about every 4 to 6 weeks, is my Garnier Skin Active Pure Active Micellar Cleansing Water. And I use this only to take off eye makeup. It's absolutely brilliant for that. It's cheap as chips. It's about 80 bucks. You get 400 mils. It works better than any other makeup remover that I've ever tried. And I just like the fact that you can be quite generous with it, and it really gets the job done. So we'll never be without this. Highly recommend. Then I have a Derma Sensi Bio Mild Cleansing Foaming Gel. This is really good. I don't think I'd repurchase, only because it is twice the price of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost cleansing gels. So they both do exactly the same thing. They're both quite gentle on the skin. So I wouldn't recommend or wouldn't repurchase for that reason, but it is a good product. Then I have a Dermafix Derma Polish Enzymatic Exfoliator. Dermafix is a South African brand, and this is almost a dupe for the Dermalogica exfoliating, I think it's called a rice powder, something similar. But this is probably about half the price of the Dermalogica. I have used the Dermalogica before, and I find that this works perfectly well. The only thing about Dermafix is their packaging. They tend to keep their packaging on the low down so that they don't have to charge exorbitantly for the product. So it's, you know, not great sort of luxury type packaging. It's practical, but the product is really good. Would highly recommend, and I would repurchase. Really enjoy this brand. Another product from Dermafix is the Ferulic C plus E Antioxidant Protection. Improves hyperpigmentation, prevents premature aging. Now, I absolutely love this product. This is a knockoff of the SkinCeuticals C plus E Ferulic. Obviously, it doesn't have the science or the technology behind it, I would imagine, because it's about a quarter of the price. But I really enjoy using this. I use it in the morning. I use it after my cleanse. It absorbs easily into the skin. And I just love the fact that I'm getting some kind of antioxidant protection. And you get 50 ml. Most of the serums, SkinCeuticals serums, come in 30 ml. So you're getting quite a good amount for your money, and would highly recommend this. Absolutely love it. Then I've used up a Neutrogena Visibly Clear Pore and Shine Daily Wash. This is very good. It's very similar to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I prefer the Hydro Boost, but would highly recommend this. I mean, they're very similar in price, as I say, and it does the same job. I use this in the morning for a morning cleanse, so it's practical, gets the job done. Then I have a GHD style straight and smooth spray for thick coarse hair. I've just never been able to make this work. I've held on to it because it was expensive, and I tried it again a couple of weeks ago when I was attempting to straight iron my hair, but yeah, it just makes my hair very sticky, and I just don't like this stuff at all, so it's going in the bin. And then I have a couple of products from Lamel. Now this one is the Hilaise Photo Repair Cream 50 Broad Spectrum. And this is a really good product. It's also got an antioxidant in it, and you can use it with or without moisturizer. I found this a little bit heavy for my skin. The texture was just a little bit heavy. It is very good, and I always did feel very protected when I had this on, but it's just a little bit heavy for my skin, and there are a lot of lighter alternatives out there. But I would recommend for somebody who's got normal to dry skin, it's definitely a fantastic product. I've also got a Lamel Correctives Cathapezyme Home Exfoliation System. This is an enzymatic exfoliator, and I can't say that it really did anything. I never kind of felt any tingling or any reaction on the skin. I know that that doesn't necessarily mean that the product is not working, but I kind of like to feel something, and I never did with this product. And this is the system number 1, and I believe that there is a slightly stronger version of this. So if I had to repurchase, I would probably go for the stronger version. But for anyone that wants a gentle exfoliation, I think you could quite safely try this. Would recommend for that. Then I have my Retin-A 0.05%, and I get this on prescription. I would highly recommend this. I use it about 4 times a week. Really good stuff. I have another SPF. This is a Nivea Sun 50 plus very high, and I keep one of these in my handbag, and I use this for putting SPF on my neck and my décolleté. It's really convenient. It's really easy to travel with, and if you ever caught short, you could use this on your face as well. Highly recommend. It's inexpensive. Would repurchase. And then the last thing I have on skincare is the Clinique All About Eyes. This is the little pink eye cream with hyaluronic acid. I don't generally use an eye cream in the evenings, but this is great to use in the mornings. If my under eye area is feeling a little bit crepey, then I just pop a little bit of this on and it absorbs immediately. So it's really good for that. Then moving on to makeup, I have a Clarins Lip Oil. This has seen better days, so it's going out, but I really did enjoy this. These are fantastic. They're really nourishing. They're easy to apply. It's got a lovely big fat doe foot applicator, and would highly recommend these. I've got a couple of backups. Then moving on to mascaras, I've finished up a L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic mascara. I really enjoyed this. The only problem with it is that it dried out a little bit too soon for my liking. It's got a great applicator. It's not too big, but it really gives you definition and loads of volume. So I really would highly recommend, would definitely repurchase. And then the other mascara that I've got is my Fail Safe Max Factor 2000 calorie. I love this. It never lets me down. It doesn't flake, it doesn't clump, it doesn't smudge. It's just a great all-rounder, and would definitely repurchase, have repurchased many times. Then I have a MAC Blot Powder, and this is in medium dark. This is one of the best blotting powders out there. It's quite expensive though, so I'm constantly looking for a cheaper dupe for this, cheaper alternative. But if you're wanting to spend the 460 bucks, this is fantastic, would highly recommend. A couple of other MAC products. I've got a lipstick here. This was a limited edition. It's called One of a Kind. It's a very kind of nondescript color. I liked it back in the day because it was neutral, but it just kind of makes you look a little bit like a cadaver. So that's going out. And then I have finished up one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows, and that is MAC Sable in Frost. Absolutely adore this. It's like a taupey, mauvey, coppery color. I have a backup. I have never been able to find a dupe of this. It's just absolutely beautiful. You can wear it on its own, or you can, wear it with a slightly darker shade in the crease. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick that up there, but it's just got a beautiful sheen to it. Absolutely love this. This is one of their nicer formulas, frost formulas. And then I am chucking out Green Smoke by MAC. I really wanted this to be the green that it is in the pan, but the color payoff is just absolutely dismal. I've never been able to get this to work. I've tried it using a wet brush. I've tried it, spraying my brush with some Fix Plus, and I've kind of never been able to get any color payoff. So that's quite sad, but Green Smoke is going out. And then my final MAC product is the MAC Paint Pot Laying Low Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This one has kind of dried out. I mean, these are quite generous in size, and it's quite difficult to ever get to the end, but this one's dried up, so I'm afraid it is going in the bin. And then finally I have a Catrice Slimatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I found this in Dis-Chem, and the one that I tried in the shop was absolutely brilliant. It's a waterproof formula and it's got a very, very fine nib. But when I brought this home, unfortunately nothing came out. And I don't have my slip, so I can't take it back. So this is going in the bin. I'm really disappointed, but I think that's the risk that you run when you're buying an eyebrow pencil for 50 bucks. So unfortunately, that's an epic fail for me. And that's it, guys. That's the end of my empties. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Leave your comments down below. And I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.